I'm making a comment on the video that I see all over the internet. The pastor. Imagine that pastor. The lady is an elderly lady. She was saying that she's not giving any collection to the church. One, the pastor wrong. Why did the pastor go up and push herself on the lady, pointing the lady face? His body slamming the lady, pointing the lady face. And by this time, you know, the lady is on the ground, hitting her head on the ground. Then tell me no. That's not the attitude of a pastor. If the lady says she not give no collection, leave the lady alone. You don't have to go up and confront this lady. I hear the hypocrite church people them. Oh, Miss so-and-so. They're calling out to the lady and not the pastor, because they have the pastor in high regard and they did not see that. They see that the pastor did something wrong but did not call out the pastor. They are calling out the lady. Question: when does right becomes wrong and wrong becomes right? It goes on further where the man have the lady on the ground and then bite the lady finger. How cruel is that? This lady is an elderly lady. And as Jamaican, we were taught to take care of elderly, not to abuse them. And that's an abuse. I wish the police could get that man and lock his ass away. It is so cruel. That's an act of violence. And then it further goes on. The lady, sometimes elderly people will say something that hurt you, but you don't get back on them. It's walking away. Even though words hurt as hell, you got to walk away. The lady cursing some other church sister. You could hear all those F word and the B word repeated in the so-called church from a church sister, and then fight explode again. So it's a second beating this poor lady get. The lady is not right to be cursing at others. Sometimes they like a dementia take them, then like a head take them, so you have to see with them. You know how many names I have called in the book on a job, and I stayed here until the client died. I remember one day I went in the kitchen, and when the man called me names, I cry. That time I just come to USA. I cry. Sometime I go into the bathroom. The man come to the bathroom door and say how long I spend in the bathroom. And I never said a mumbling word. I breathe that under my breath. I don't believe in abusing the elderly. I go on some cases where the elderly are so aggressive towards me, say a lot of things towards me, calling me all sort of name, and I ride out the storm. Not everybody can ride out the storm. I agree that feelings hurt. But no, you're going to get the wrong. If you hit a elderly person, you're on the wrong side of the coin. You're not going to get right. You're not going to get right. You're going to be on the wrong side of the coin. So, I'm telling you, I saw another video with a pastor doing something that's not for church. You see, once something happened in the church, somebody gonna take it up and you have a lot of copycats. They're going to run with it. So, church is where you go and worship. Place of worship, a house of worship. And I'm not going to say every pastor are bad. But when you're a Christian and you're a child of a God, and you're ordained by God to minister to people, you can't fight in your assembly. You cannot do that. The pastor was so wrong. When I see the lady fell and hit her head, I said, mercy, she must have a concussion. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. But take care of your elderly. Please subscribe to my video. I highly appreciate that. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you for scrolling. Thank you for liking. Thank you.